Hello?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Luke here, and so I've got a brand new episode of Primary School Stories for you guys. So in this episode, had kind of a crazy teacher, tried a couple of wrestling moves out, she screamed at me, she was in the wrong, I was in the right, all I did was nearly put a kid in hospital. No big deal at all, and she still yelled at me. So the story goes on like this. I was in grade 4, and I think that is around, I don't know, 9, 10, somewhere around that age. And I just got All-Star and Foxtel. Now, this allows me to watch WWE. Now, I was in love. I've never seen WWE before. I thought it was amazing. It was the best show ever. I loved it. I had never even known of wrestling. And then I saw all these awesome maneuvers and stuff. Was in love. So I came to school, talked about it to all my friends, and we loved it. We thought it was great. Now, there was also this crazy teacher who hated me. She was a PE teacher and art teacher. Now, I didn't do the best work for her. I didn't really care about school that much. I mean, it was art, it was PE. Didn't really need to try that hard. I did love PE though. I mean, it was great, but I didn't really put that much effort in if we were doing something boring like skipping. I mean, I hated skipping. The amount of skipping we did at my primary school, I wanted to skip right over it. Honestly, I hated it. Now, the week we were doing sport was the week of like Olympic week or something to do with that, how we're doing shot put, discus, long jump, high jump. Now, those sports are good for a couple of people, but for me, they're kind of boring. I don't really like doing them. I mean, some people, they love them, but not for me. I like kind of doing basketball, footy, soccer, anything to do where it's constant and it's, it's really good for me like that. So when she was explaining how to throw a shot put, now that's, if you don't know what a shot put is, it's like a big, heavy ball and you just got to push it and throw it as far as you can. And this is boring as for us. I mean, we were in grade 4, so we couldn't throw it that far. It was stupid. We could hardly throw a freaking tennis ball. So she's talking about that, and I'm with my friend. I'm like, oh my God, how great is WWE? Have you seen Undertaker's Tombstone Pile Driver? And how amazing is Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music Super Kick? I was like, these are so awesome. He's like, no, Triple H's pedigree is sick and Edge's spear. And I'm like, yeah, those are cool too. And we're like basically trying to wrestle each other while the teacher's looking away and talking and explaining how to do a shot put. So I kind of get now why she didn't like me too much, but oh well. And I'm like to him, no, I'll show you how to do the Tombstone Pile Driver. It's awesome. He's like, yeah, awesome. I'm like, all right, all it is standing up 69. So I grab him and put him upside down. I'm like, how cool is this? And he's like, yeah, it's awesome. And he's like, down there. And I'm basically holding him in the perfect position before Undertaker, drops his knees and kind of, puts the person's head on the ground to basically break their neck. So I'm about to do that. Next thing I know, the teacher's holding the shot put, turns around, drops a shot put, screaming at me. Now, if you can imagine 2 10-year-olds or 9-year-olds or whatever age I was, basically reverse, standing up, holding each other. I don't really know how to explain it. Just basically two small kids doing a tombstone pile driver. And if you don't know what that is, it is basically a standing up 69, about to drop my friend's head into the ground. And then the teacher starts screaming at me, grabs me and said, let go of him. Me and my friend are like looking at her like, what the hell is going on? This isn't really a big deal, miss. And then she's screaming. I get in huge trouble. My friend, I never got to use the move on my friend. I'm sure he would have loved it. It wasn't that bad of a move. And that's it. So I got yelled at. Thank you, WWE, for making that happen to me. I mean, no one listens to those don't try these at home. Everyone tries them. Like, I remember I tried to find a ladder the first time I watched it. I tried to try a ladder and table to jump through. That is how much I was obsessed with it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.